Hey everybody, welcome to another video, and in this one we have some more information about Assassin's Creed Origins. This time some story details that help clear up everything that's going on in that massive wacko trailer, that Game of Power trailer that shows off a load of stuff really quickly. This is all coming from a video on Ubisoft's US channel called The Series Biggest World Yet, and it gives us some more information about the quest structure, or at least helps clarify what's going on with that, and also gives us a bit of details about the story and the historical story behind it. So without further ado, let's begin. So to start off with, let's talk about the quest system. So what the video told us about the quest system is that you have to stumble upon these quests on your own. You'll be exploring through the world, and then suddenly you'll find some person who might want you to look for somebody who is missing, or maybe you could just run straight into the person that is missing and start the mission from the second objective. Sort of like how certain quests in games like Skyrim have multiple ways to start the quest. Some of them might be from the second objective because you might unknowingly come across that. Just gives a bit more variety to the quests, because in previous Assassin's Creed games the side content would be started as a memory just like the main missions, and there was no variety there. It was just do this, do this, do this, and then you're done. Whereas with this, there seems to be a bit more variety as to what you might be doing. Then they go on to tell us that we can leave the quests at any time, go around, do things in the world, and then come back to them when we're ready, which again, unlike previous Assassin's Creed games where it would be like a mission, and if you wanted to not do the next objective, you'd have to abort and then come back to it and start it from the beginning. In Origins, you can just stop tracking the mission where you are and come back to it later where you were, which is a very RPG styled approach to side quests. However, it wasn't specified if this was specifically for the side quests, so this could be the same story for the main quests. We can stop tracking them mid-quest and come back to it whenever we wish. This helps add variety to the experience, as people can do things how they want to, which creates different combinations as to how they've gone about exploring this world and doing the main quest system and everything like that, and just provides a broader experience. And on top of that, the quests don't feel separate to the open world, and they've been mixed together like an RPG should do. Moving on, we have some information about the main story. To start off with, the game takes place during Cleopatra's ascension post her exile. Cleopatra's father, Ptolemy XII, had by this point passed away and left his power in the hands of Cleopatra and her younger brother Ptolemy XIII. Right away, there's a power struggle between Ptolemy XIII and Cleopatra, which leads to the latter's exile. When we catch up with Cleopatra in Origins, she is on the rise to reclaim her power. Virtually everyone in Cleopatra's family has been up to some assassinations of each other, and as a result we'll have a unique narrative experience to explore and understand in Assassin's Creed Origins. Ptolemy XIII appears to be supported by a so-called Order of the Ancients, a masked secret faction that presumably orchestrated Ptolemy XIII's power grab, as his advisors. The Order of the Ancients believe Ptolemy XIII, as younger, is weak and easily manipulated, hence why they use him as a figurehead to control Egypt. As such, the Order of the Ancients' goals conflict with Bayek's, and thus the struggle will be experienced in Assassin's Creed Origins, possibly giving us the story of the origins of the Templars as we know them and their conflict with the Assassins. As we know, at some point in the story, Julius Caesar shows up, chasing another Roman called Pompey, a supposed ally to Ptolemy XIII who is seeking protection in Egypt. Ptolemy XIII then has Pompey assassinated as a gift to Caesar, which only angers Caesar because Pompey was a Roman, and despite being an enemy of Caesar's, Caesar believes that Ptolemy XIII had no right to kill a Roman in the manner that he was. This leads to Caesar allying himself with Cleopatra, as both will now see Ptolemy XIII as the enemy. From Bayek's perspective, Ptolemy XIII and Cleopatra are worshipped as gods, as Egyptian culture considers them as such in a way, and even though Bayek begins by seeing them as these godly beings and he's in awe and everything, he quickly realises that they are just human beings with their own pros and cons, which will probably play into the story in a way that we see Bayek fall apart from these Egyptian leaders because he doesn't see them as gods like he did at the beginning, and as a result feels more independent as a character and doesn't really require these leaders, probably inspiring the goal of freedom within the Assassin Brotherhood. But again, that's just how I interpret this. Through the Magi being obsolete, Bayek's overall quest is to find a new place in the world, that eventually resulting as him founding the Assassin Brotherhood as we know it. But there we have it, everybody. Those are the new details regarding the quest structure at the beginning, just a little bit on top to help clarify what's going on and what, etc. Not very much. And then there's the story details there, quite a bit of it explaining more the history behind it and a little bit of Bayek's involvement than at the actual story of the game, just the details regarding that. And it's quite helpful because I'm not that knowledgeable about ancient Egypt or even this part of it specifically, because I haven't really done much looking into it. But it is all very interesting and I can't wait to see it play out when I play Assassin's Creed Origins when it comes out. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think about this video and the information in it down in the comments section. And I will see you all in the next one with another video at some point.